Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody.
Howdy, howdy.
Hi, Grasshopper and Cat and Nona. I think that's it. I don't know.
I should be in there commenting on the
Oh,
unstocked
yeah, I
fish
just do. Yeah.
in your lounge.
So, here we are. Looks like
Here we are.
we have 2 people watching. I almost didn't go because I'm not feeling really good, but we'll see how it goes. Blackie should be here pretty soon. He had something to do in town, and then he said he'd be in. So, Vibes and Garcia just ended okay. So, like I said, Blackie said he'll be here pretty quick. And I am not feeling the best. I just toasted myself a couple sandwiches, which is why the dog is attacking my leg.
What's wrong, Pam? What's your symptoms? What's your symptoms?
I'm old.
Well, that's never going to get any better.
No, I have like a dull headache and muscle aches and a little bit like off balance walking.
This hasn't been a banner day for me either. I had to be at the Ark by myself, plus do the board meeting tonight. And I've had damn liquid diarrhea, lovely stuff, all day.
I've had that too, but I wasn't going to mention it.
Oh, why not?
Because it's like too much information.
No.
That happens to me quite a bit ever since I got my gallbladder out. So
yeah, not sure.
It's like I have got IBS, which I never had in my life before, but I have it now.
Yeah, I've always had it, so I feel for you. What kind of sandwich did you have?
I made a grilled cheese.
Nice.
So I might like turn my camera off for just a minute while I eat.
All right. Well, give me a second to get settled and I'll come on there or not. Post a comment.
That's a good point, Grasshopper.
Right? TMI with him.
I'm going to save that thought, Grasshopper, for my next stream. I might just call it that.
That's a real good idea, actually.
Yeah, I like that.
It's very descriptive. What's going on? I'm just putting a couple gallons of water in this 180 because the filter's sounding funny. It'll quieten it down.
I'll turn my camera back on in a few. I'm just going to eat my sandwich real quick. Inner ear infection. I don't know. I just kind of have a headache and shit. But it could be. And hello, Divine.
Hey. Come here, Yazzie. What happened? Since Yazzy's feeling better, he's back to being a hellion. And I'm not kidding. Whew, I had so much I was going to do tonight because I'm off tomorrow. Oops. Hey, Divine. Hey, Bruiser and Jenny Lynn. What kept you, Worm? Worm went to the board meeting tonight with me. And there were 2 volunteers there that took care of her like last year before I got her. And they told her she looked so good. She's gained weight. Remember how skinny she used to be? Yeah. Let's see if anybody's talking in the chat. So is this going to be an art stream or any kind of auction or?
I only have the one here by me to auction right now. Axolotl.
Oh yeah. I don't know if Sarah is going to come in or not.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping she'd have a few things to auction, but oh,
Yeah, that could be what it is, an inner ear infection. You know, look at this sweet baby. She even voted on the motions tonight at the board. She's so helpful.
oh, she is so sweet.
She's a baby. I was talking to them the second meeting in a row about taking reptiles and small and furry and stuff like that. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do and talk to them about it is if you have a 501c3 nonprofit tax exempt, which the ARC is, it has been since November of 2020, just before I joined, and you can share your 501c3 and umbrella somebody else, like as a test thing and all that. And so I may see if they'll umbrella Taylor's Aquatics and Reptiles so that I can be a tax exempt nonprofit. But I'll take the snakes and the stuff like that, and we'll have the things like fluid and hamsters and all that stuff there to get adopted because there's nothing here in town that does anything like that.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And after I was talking to somebody about it today that's doing a similar thing, but in the next county, after you get approved to umbrella like that, it's just a matter of paperwork and paying a fee, just a filing fee. You can petition your county and city shelters that are supported by funding um, for some of that funding. So it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
And I don't worry, I won't be like what's his name, the one that has the mega church and the tax exempt, and he's got the jet, and I won't do all that. Don't worry. Oh, that does sound good, Divine. Some tomato sauce or even some tomato soup. Yeah, that does sound good. And I've got some Swiss cheese, but I don't have any tomato soup. But I do have some tomato tomatoes, not even open. Hmm. Very interesting. We have to figure out too. I asked the group for ideas about like where to set up, like a critter area at the art because it's just a house. I mean, it's not a big facility or anything. And we don't want to put furry stuff back by the cat room. I don't know. He's a joke bomb. Oh, I started to yell at Worm. Thought she was doing something. She's still here. Somebody else is doing something, Worm. They shouldn't be.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I thought it was her digging the foam out of my swivel chair in there. It's not. Blend them up, Bob, and make a soup. Yeah, I've got some spices and stuff. Some basil and a little bit of pepper. In fact, I've got some dried peppers that I grew. Well, I didn't grow them, but I bought them and then killed them.
It's about soup weather. We're supposed to get some snow on Thursday.
We're supposed to get a 30% chance of a shower. It's like a desert here.
I think Thursday and Friday we're supposed to get snow, but then it's supposed to go back up into the high 40s, so it'll melt fast. But yeah, I mean, actual like snow in town here, not just up in the hills around us, but snow in town.
Nice.
The winter, I think, is here.
Sounds like it. The fake minister you're talking about is all about the money. I don't know. Joel's a good man. No names, just initials. What did you think about Cole's
Oh, they're
rodent?
cuter than heck.
Yeah, they're friendly, that's for sure.
His chinchillas.
He never did send me pictures, but I stole those off his page when he posted them. I wish he'd showed his cage more because he got a heck of a cage.
I saw it in the background, but you can't really see it very good.
Yeah, it's the ends are solid and like the base around it's solid, but then like 3/4 of it, front and back, open up. Like you unsnap it the front like a trunk or something and it opens up. It's real accessible. Had to fire up the wood stove for a few days. Yeah, yeah. I had the heat on at the Ark for several days, but I put it back to air during our meeting tonight. Oh my God, Pam, a lady came in, had an appointment, and she came from Georgia up to here today at the Ark, and she had three. My love. You can't even hear that. Three gorgeous British blue 5-month-old kittens, and she'd had them neutered and a couple things done, but she was going to pay for the remainder of the vetting. So she brought them, and she was out there early for an appointment, and I saw her with cat carriers sitting out, but she never came in. So then she finally came to the door and said she had a problem. One of her cats was loose in her SUV. So she had been working at or volunteering at some state park and had all the shit that she'd had there with her all summer, I guess, loaded into that SUV. So we ended up taking all of that stuff. All she had open was her front seat for those carriers. She'd had them stacked. So all the stuff in the back seat, all the stuff in the back of that SUV. She had the back row of seats down
Hey, Craig.
and still didn't find the cat. So I
Oh,
said, well, I've got to go back. I'm by myself, and I've got things I have to be doing on a schedule here. And so she came in about 45 minutes, I guess, and had the cat in her hands. And as soon as I opened the door, it got away from her, but it ran in the Ark. So then she said, I'm going to go back and get the other two and put the stuff back in. I said, okay. So I found that cat finally. It ran in our dog kennel room that we're not using right now. So, Jesus, 2 hours
wow.
to get those kittens in. Then I had to, have her sign the release, to sign them over and call the vet and get a price for the vetting on them. And anyway, they'll be ready tomorrow. And we had the dog training class there today, too. I was already behind because they stayed over, but it was a great class today with the dogs. They really enjoy that attention. So it were busy. Worm is adorable. How'd you like to have a visit from Worm? I was telling them tonight at the meeting that I've never seen her poop, ever. Never. She does, but I've never seen her do it. Worm saying hi to everyone. Yeah.
Well, yeah. You've never seen me poop either, but that doesn't mean I don't do it.
I don't have to pick yours up, though. I don't have to change your puppy pad. Cat would love a visit. There you go, Worm. I'll get your bus ticket in the morning. Hey, Craig. It looks like you're really getting settled into your new place. I love it. You're talking about somebody that's got a dog issue or his Great Dane that peed on the fish tank, and he called him out about it. I bet that's just because it's a new place, because he didn't do that before. Just marking it, and he's a boy.
Yeah. A lot of times, even if they're neutered, they still have to like one time find a place to pee just to mark it as their place.
I had a cup of coffee earlier. Oh my God, the other night in the evening I had a cup of coffee, and then it was whenever one of us streamed last, I don't remember. But I never did go to sleep till 9:20 the next morning.
Oh no.
9:20.
Wow. I've
And
done
that
that. I've done that before.
boring
That's
as
not
hell.
necessarily from coffee, just from not being tired. And
I was tired, but up and down, and you know. And Friday was supposed to be Nate from Nate Snakes, and I totally forgot it. I lost my schedule, and I've been trying to
oh,
figure out who's who by going back and looking. But anyway, he asked me Friday morning, are we still on? And I didn't even see the notification till last night. But he said he wasn't feeling well anyway, so it was okay. But I said, I totally dropped the ball. But he'll reschedule, he said. And Sarah's coming on, I think, the 27th. I don't know. I just talked to her. Worm, you better get your little outfits packed up, girl. Hey, GRB.
BRB. So she's so cute. Hey, Worm. Hi, Worm.
She let Pam, one of the other volunteers' mother, hold her. Most of the time she was over there, and she sat in her lap with her front legs crossed at the knees. Look at you, ain't you something? Yeah. And she's smaller than any of the dogs we've got now, and she wanted to go in like the breezeway office, that middle area there that most of them stay in at night. And she wanted to go in there, and I'm like, they would knock you out, girl. These dogs are big. Uploaded a short. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
I know, right?
You never know what he's going to do. Hey,
Trash.
Trash Cat.
Yeah, Worm is going to visit Cat, maybe. She's trying to get her some autumn trips together. I'll let you take the bait on that short, Pam.
I got to open up YouTube to be able to do it. I don't have
Yeah,
my YouTube open right now.
tell us what it is. But when you get back, I'll do it. I'll do it. Hands TC a coffee.
Okay.
Well, I hope you feel better, Pam.
Okay, let me see what kind of short we got here.
Wait a minute. I'm going to see your.
Oh, it's his puppy.
Aw.
I don't know what the rules are if I can show his short or not without getting dinged.
I wouldn't think
She's
it.
got this stick that I think she's trying to, yeah, she's trying to bury her stick, but the stick is like twice as long as she is, and she just dug the hole like at one end of the stick, and then she's trying to brush dirt over it with her nose, but there ain't no way that stick's getting buried. It's really cute.
Sam said it should be okay. There's no music. Nice title, Sam.
Yeah, but a lot of times if they see that you've posted somebody else's thing, they'll ding you whether that person complains or not. So
Well, you
I
can,
don't really do that.
if you put in your comments, shared with permission, they shouldn't.
They do still though. I've heard of them doing that before. Adam, hello.
Worm said, fine, she's going back to sleep if you're not going to show it. Hey, Adam, hit the like and say hi real quick.
I want to get a picture of her, but it won't do me any good right now because the shadow of your big head is over the top of her. I only copyright claimed you once. Thank you. Hi, Mojo.
You know, I was reading more about this little snake I got, the rat snake, and it
Yeah.
says they need to be in something that's they can climb up in, and they need like a little birdhouse or a hide box up in the air. But
Oh,
that's what they do. They get up in the trees and watch the ground for stuff.
aha. So
So
how are you going to do that? You got to get a different type of terrarium or something, don't you?
I've got a chameleon thing that's empty, so I might clean it up and put him in there, but I just want to be sure he can't get out of it, of course. Or I may just use a tank and put one of those plastic or silicone things over the front. I've got one of those. Hey, Mojo.
Okay, I'm going to do it, but if I get dinged, you all are in trouble.
Sam said he only copyright claimed you once. If that makes you feel any better.
There she is digging away. Now she's going to pick up her stick and try to bury it. Here, watch this. Yeah, because I know this hole is deep enough for my stick. Look,
Oh my God.
she's going to cover up her stick in the hole.
That's so cute.
Isn't that adorable?
She's like, nobody's seeing where I put this, I hope. Looking
Yeah.
around. Hey, Mike.
Oh, shoot.
So did she leave it there, Huawei? It's in a safe place. No one would ever think to dig there for it, you know it. Well, at least you're laughing, Pam.
Yeah.
I get tired of you cussing me all the time.
I'm not dead. I'm just not feeling good. There's a difference.
All right. I think I've got severum spawning.
Oh,
I think I do, but the black ghost knife fish is relieving them of their eggs as soon as they drop them.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're like a major predator, aren't they? The knife fish.
I guess. Now he went away. I'm not going to worry about it. Nothing I can do anyway. There's another short.
I see that. Yeah. I gotta look at it, make sure that he's not showing off anything.
All right, make sure he's got his clothes on.
Yep.
Uh-oh, it must be risque. Hey, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
He said it was only 8 seconds.
Yep.
Worm, I would like to hold my new snakes.
She likes them big sticks.
Yeah.
She looks quite proud of herself.
I saw where Paul posted, I think yesterday, that it was 77 and people were at the beach.
Oh, wow. Where do you live, Paul? We're supposed to have snow Thursday and Friday. From here all the way to Nebraska, they're saying.
I'd like to get some snow, I'll tell you. Love to get snowed in. It ain't going to happen, though, with the 4x4.
Well, the snow won't last very long because the temperature is going back up on Friday, or Saturday. Thursday and Friday we'll be getting snow, and then the temperature will go back up into the high 40s or low 50s on Saturday.
Did you show that second clip?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I missed it. I didn't know you were showing it. Oh, well. I'll look at it later. Did you see I took Floyd's billing down off of my screen? If he's not going to be on here, he's not going to get billing. What the hell?
Oh, I see that. Yeah, poor Floyd. He's super
Pam
worm.
Pam will draw your butt if you're not careful, Worm.
Coral, hello.
Hey, Coral. I think she's really asleep.
She looks downright comfy.
Yeah, I'm glad she is, because I've slid way down in this hard oak chair. Oh, she cracked her eye. She cut her eye at me. Whatever. Cat wants to climb on. You can have this whole other side, Cat.
Notice he was quick to jump on that.
They were both uploaded in 1080, but you need to set it to that. Okay.
Oh, to be a dog taking a nap. I know, right?
She sleeps a lot, I know that.
So does Star. And she'll sleep underneath my chair. And like last night, she was under my chair, and every time I so much as wiggled a toe, she growled and snarled at me. And I'm like, I'm just wiggling my toes. Leave me alone.
I'm running out of body areas to host. The parakeets are raising hell. Can y'all hear them?
No, I don't hear them at all.
You know how they fuss? They are fussing back there. A nap does sound good. That's what a nap sounds good. I took one last night, and I thought if I don't wake up, so what? The dogs will walk late, but I did. And I slept good last night after being up for 100 hours or whatever that was. Granny.
If anybody is interested in a card, I have one that you can make like a $20 bid on for minimum.
Hey, TJ.
It is an axolotl. Got a couple other things, but I'm going to wait till I feel a little bit better because I'm not sure if I'm even going to stay on very long tonight. I got chills and headache and muscle aches and all kinds of fun stuff that comes with being old. Oh, hi, TJ.
I thought you were about to break into that song from Grease. It says, I've got chills. It's electrifying. Better Shape Up. That's the name of it. Better Shape Up. I've also got rainbow cichlids spawning. What the hell?
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yep, they're moving plastic plants around and cleaning rocks. And those giraffe cats, they get those legs down there as soon as it gets dark. We're hungry.
According to what I saw in the weather tonight, today and tonight is our last good day, and then we're going to be having nasty weather and snow.
No one bid on the axolotl.
No, nobody bid on the axolotl.
Well, is that a original or is it a copy?
It's an original.
I've got one, don't I?
Not like this one. You might have an axolotl, but this one's different.
Unique.
I don't know if you have an axolotl or not.
I'm thinking I do.
You might, because I've done a couple before.
When we were at the exotic animal thing, Cole said he didn't like axolotls.
I know Priscilla got an axolotl from me. I don't know who else got one.
Worm, I'm telling you, I've got sitting here looking at about 13 things I need to be up doing. And none of them involve you laying on me. Oh, she opened her eye. Can you get up? Can you wake up? There she comes. Oh, she's so good.
Oh, she's such a cutie pie.
Look at her. She can't even walk. She's so little, Pam. She can't get up. Oh, bless her. Bless her. She's got some soft little ears. Yes, she does. I'm gonna pop it up so I can do some things.
How
I have
much
to
does
let
she
her.
weigh, Bob?
Oh, she did weigh 5 pounds, but I'd say she weighs 8 or 9 now.
Oh, wow. She really put on some weight then.
Yeah,
That's
she
good.
she needed to real bad. She's still got those long legs. Yep, all the way up to her armpits, don't you, girl?
Grasshopper says, my ears are soft too, Bob.
I just threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Uh,
I'd say that the hair, the puppy hair on her ears is softer than those bristles, can't talk, coming out of your ear canals. You made me caress them on Wednesday. All right. Damn, this stream's going sideways
it
fast.
is real fast, isn't it?
You might get demonetized. All right. TMI with Pam.
Yep, yep. That's what my next stream, I'm going to name my next stream that.
I'm looking for my barf emoji, but I haven't used it in so long. It's way, way over somewhere. Oh well, I better call it that.
Oh, like you got water running or something, Bob.
Yeah, I'm sitting right by a 180-gallon tank.
Oh, okay.
See all that water up there moving? It's got two hang-on backs, well, three hang-on backs on that end, and it's also got a wave maker on it. That was why I added more water to it, a couple gallons a while ago. Let's see if I could flatten it down. I need to add another bucket. But I thought y'all would let me sit down a minute, but I guess not. Divine. Is it too loud?
No, it's okay now. I just heard water running.
Yeah. And I've got this other one right here. I don't think it's making any noise, but it could be. It could be. I'm down to 3 tanks in my bedroom from 11.
Wow.
Yep. I can hardly sleep. It's so quiet in there. And there's one 40 breeder in there that's empty, but 3 that have fish in them. Bob trying to make us all pee. Yep. Let's see who loses, be honest. If I were drinking coffee, it would already got me. Worm, you just laid back down. Come on, baby, wake up. Jump up. Come on. Jump up, little girl. Oh, oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, Hello said, what the hell's going on? Here's Princess. Here's Prinny. Here she comes. Prinny Boo Boo. They've been smelling worms since she was at the Ark. Where the hell you been? Who you been with? Just went. So you're safe. I'm going to start off with something easy, but I might have to mute myself. Gonna get some scissors and trim all these dead leaves off these plants. That'll take about 4 or 5 minutes. It'll really improve. Here's a whole bunch of Pam stuff right here. In this bowl I moved off the table.
Oh, I remember that one.
And there's some Sarah stuff. And there's the one from Henny. Oops. It's got a little water, something going on. Okay. Yep. That one's got flake food on it, fish food, but it's not in it, it's just on it. Interesting. Very interesting. Pam, how do you keep your camera?
Hmm?
How do you keep your camera sitting there?
It's a webcam. I stick it on top of the monitor.
I didn't have to search for my scissors because I just used them to open up some General Tso's frozen sauce earlier. I'm not cutting with it yet. Oh, it's easier to break them off.
How do you fight clutter in your house? Asking for a disorganized friend?
I just gave up, actually.
Nope, my coffee's mine. I chew.
Look at you. I let these get too dry. They're starting to put out some nice new leaves. And I can't believe I haven't completely killed this thing yet. People are going to say that you just have a diverse channel.
Yeah.
Comedy, fish, oh my god, plant trimming.
Plant trimmings.
I started to say pruning, but pruning I think actually is something that helps the plants. I'm just getting the dead stuff off. I think I let this one get too dry too, which would make sense since I didn't pass by with any water. It's nice and moist down in there now. This has taken more than 5 minutes.
Oh, pretty quiet night.
Yeah, sometimes that's nice. Sometimes that's nice. It's alive, but it's ugly.
Yep, Bob the arborist.
Right. This plant, because I know people want to know, is a Calathea rufibarba. It doesn't have a common name. The green one it shows on the picture, I mean the one on the picture is green, mine's purple.
Oh.
Which makes it, you can't tell the dead leaves hardly from the ones that are not dead. That ought to perk it up some. And all of my, what you call them, like those angel wing with the spots on them. Died.
Begonia?
Huh?
An angel wing begonia?
Yep, it died.
Oh no.
I know. I couldn't figure out if I was getting it too wet or too dry, but here's what's left of it. The stalks are still green. That may be a new one coming in.
It might grow back.
It might. And there's some I just had stuck down in there. All of my plants are dying. Oh, that's just a piece that's broke off. Let it fall down in there.
That sounds like a country western song.
Let it fall down in
All
there.
my plants have died.
Yeah. It's got to have some lyrics, though. I don't know. Should I go ahead and cut these off? Yeah, they're ugly. Oops. I bet that woke the snakes up. I might try putting this out on the deck. It's not getting enough light, it's the problem. And these do get some light on them when I remember to turn it on. That's quite a bit of brush cleared out. Quite a bit. Is Blackie backstage?
Not yet.
Oh my God. Cats have taken to the tank tops, so I don't know what's going on in here. They've each picked a tank. What's going on? Is Yazzie after you all? There's Yazzie. Pam's on here, Yazzie.
There's Yahtzee.
Floyd, I took your name off the marquee. Floyd, I took your name off. Come here. Come on. Come on. Where you at? Come on. Floyd. There he is. There he is. And there's Yazzie. Yeah. Pam's on here. Huawei. They're on here. You better talk.
Hi there.
Hi there. Uh-oh, he recognized you, Jerry. It's us, but Pam's on here. Oh, got to stop at the fridge and chew on his apple up there. Hello. I gave him a new little platter of food a while ago. Yeah. Say hello.
TJ says there's an app she uses for plants. Take a picture of the plant or leaves, and it will tell you the name of the plant, what's wrong with it, and what it needs.
Well, I have to take a picture of one I cut off now, I guess. Eating your apple? He's eating his apple and watching himself on the screen.
Yeah, I see that. Hey, Floyd.
Say hi there. Somehow he learned no, and sometimes it's appropriate. I don't know how he learned that, but I'm like, you ready for bed now?
Isn't there an auction tonight? It's kind of slow and I'm not feeling very good, so probably not. But I'll see how things go.
Say hello. See, that's why your name's not on here. It's just supposed to be Bob and Floyd, but okay. He's just going to eat that apple, and,
The stream tonight, but Bob talked me into doing it.
right?
So blame.
Blackmail.
Yep.
Blackmail.
He talked me into doing a short one.
I'm not even going to comment on that. Not going to comment. All right. I need to see the new snakes. Oh, that was a pretty picture, wasn't it?
I got a couple other things too, but they're back in the other room, and I'm not going to go get them right now because he's slow.
Because it's what?
It's pretty slow in here.
It's going to liven up, though.
Is it?
It's got a surprise for you.
You do.
Yep.
Dwayne, hi.
Oh my God. It's gotta be raising hell. Come here, Bubba. Come on. I can't believe how well this new snake.
Oh, we get to see the new snake.
Yep. How well.
He's a
Yeah,
pretty guy.
He is pretty.
He's a really pretty guy.
The light's not showing.
Look how fat he is.
Yep. He's a chunky boy. Come on. Relax. There he goes. Oh,
Did you name him yet?
no, he needs a name. He's a pastel puma. I guess I could just call him Puma. He's a gorgeous snake.
Sam wants to know if you're wearing pants.
Well, let's see.
Oh my God, no, don't show us.
But we got mice fighting over there here. They have their little mice tussles, and it sounds like a war. War of the world. War of the worlds. I can't talk tonight. Are you gonna be okay with that there? What a good boy.
That is a really pretty snake. And a really fat snake.
Yeah, it was my good fortune. I got him for just under 200, and the reason was because the man had already bred him twice and didn't, and he's male, so he had females like him. So where you going? Don't run away. Orchid, you know, the one in the reptile room that always wants to be held, she's really into getting me pet her head now. Ow! Come here. Come here. Come on. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What happened? What happened? He got scared. Let's go back. Come on. Something scared him. Probably my hand coming around out of nowhere. He got scared. Settle down. Well, I think the camera scared him. He's fine till then. And the little rat snake is doing fine. I haven't tried to feed him anymore since Sunday. But the tiger rat snake. I hope that you never find any of this tape, Pam. There he is. Little head looking at us. He is fast when he gets on the move. These guys are super smart and fast, and they've got great eyesight. Totally opposite from the ball python, the one I had out. Can you imagine sitting in a tree and watching for stuff on the ground to fall out on? Come on, little buddy. Come on. Come on. There he is. There he is.
He's quite pretty too.
Yeah. I found someone online that breeds them, and he has a line that are high yellow, more yellow than the black. So I may look into that for later for him. For a girlfriend, yeah. I also need a name for him. Besides tiger rat snake. He's cute, he holds all of his fingers. Yeah. Let's let him see. Whoa. Not that close. Does that feel good? And he holding him? Got warm hands. Everything got quiet.
Yeah. Watching the snake.
Yeah. There he is. His belly is where most of the yellow is. Show us your belly. Show us your belly. There we go.
Now, where is he from?
Suriname, Suriname. It's down yonder somewhere. Better hold on. I'm glad I didn't get the big one. They said it would bite your face off. It's just like this, but you can see the yellow on it a lot better because it's bigger. I think some of my mice got out because I accidentally left the lid open on one of the tanks. I still have a colony.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I came in last night and two of them were up on the rim, and I'm like, what the hell? So they didn't want to go back in. I had to find them in there.
Uh-oh.
I couldn't find any around anywhere, so maybe they had just jumped up there.
Hopefully none got out and aren't going to chew up your wires or anything like that.
I know, right? Hmm.
Bob says snake charmer.
Right. I wish he would. There he goes. Maybe. The last couple of times, now he's squeezing my thumb with his tail. The last couple of times I've got him out, he'll kind of stretch out on my arm. He acts like he's thinking about it and just enjoy the heat. Here he goes. Maybe. Whew. Nope. You still got some in you, huh? Everybody that keeps snakes I know talks to them.
How many snakes do you have now?
I think 20, no, we're 23 now. Because the other day when somebody asked, I counted 21.
Holy cow.
Right?
Hello, I like Trains Aquatics.
Who?
I like Trains Aquatics.
I think I've seen that channel. Are they on TikTok? That's where I watch all the reptile peoples on TikTok. Pretty much. These guys are really cool. Like you can watch videos, people that have them, they've been around a while. And the big ones, when they're thinking about striking, and rat snakes hiss, they're big hissers. But this snake can get up to 9 feet long. I was reading about it. I thought they stopped at 6, but
Oh, holy
no,
cow.
right? They can get 6 to 9 feet.
You're going to definitely need a bigger boat.
But I need a bigger damn boat. You better believe it. But anyway, they hiss, and you can hear them like long, deep hisses, and they flatten their necks out, not like the false cobras, or like a cobra, not from the sides, but front to back or top to bottom, and it makes them look a lot thicker.
Oh.
It's impressive. I think he finally wore down for a minute. Awesome. Awesome.
That's a lot of snakes, Bob. You even surprised me with that.
Why's that? I just went down from 80 something fish tanks. Well, not just, but over the last year to 24.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Think how many fish were in those tanks. Worm, you want him to bite your head off? He's not used to you, Worm. He's looking at you too. He can see real good. That's what he turned his head to look at was worms. He changed her mind. Hanging onto my finger. Oops, it slipped off. Well, they're sure a lot easier than having all those tanks. 24 tanks is plenty. I did some water changes the night I couldn't sleep. I did all the ones in here and all the ones in the... Well, I guess I did all of them except my salt water. It's a happy snake, you know it? When they're flicking their tongue, they're happy and they're tasting the air. You know how that works. When they stop doing that and get in that S formation, watch out. Which makes sense. They won't strike with their tongue out. You're going to get your ass over there and fall. He's wanting to get down, I think. No, it ain't happening. You're too fast. It ain't happening. I'm dying to see these 91 comments since I've started trimming plants. There he comes back. You're just showing off now. Where's he at? He's watching me real close, right in the face. But he was laying on me, just kind of rubbing. You're a good kid. There you are. You're gonna let me touch you? Huh? There's that sign. And there's that S formation too. There he goes. Uh-oh. He's like, holy hell, there's two of them. There's one over there and one over there. And these are not, well, New World rat snakes are not venomous, but I read that some of the old world rat snakes are mildly venomous. But that's not him. Thank you. Blackie,
Hello
thank
there.
God.
How are we?
I've been snake charming for 20 minutes.
He has been, yes.
Pam wouldn't let me
Kind of
go.
boring tonight because I'm not feeling very good, so I'm not like keeping the conversation going very good.
I was a wee bit surprised when I saw your link pop up in the chat.
Yeah, I wasn't going to stream, and then Bob kind of like said I should try a short one, so maybe I'd feel better if I did a short one, so I thought I'd try it.
Cool.
But
That's
I'm
a
just
good
kind of
idea.
quiet tonight because I'm just not full of piss and vinegar like I usually am.
G'day, Huawei. G'day, Cat. DD, Divine. Who else we got in here? TJ. Not Coro. Interesting. I like trains aquatics. I like trains too. Adam, how's it? Oh, wait, we have Coro and not Coro. Kragos, hello, Trash Cat. Dwayne Walladica. Bet I ate that one apart.
Short one, need loving too.
G'day, GRB. Sandy, hello. Seems a long
Hey,
time no
Sandy.
see, Sandy.
Divine, yes, I'm trying to breed some of my snakes.
Yeah, not too bad, thanks, Coro. It's my twin son's 11th
hello.
birthday today. G'day, Debs.
Hey, Deb. Sandy.
How's the weather up there in your area, Sandy? We're supposed to be getting some snow Thursday and Friday.
Dee Dee's pinned in. Blackie, do you know if Sarah's passing through?
I don't know. I'll shoot her a question and ask. I know she's flat out doing stuff still. Stressed out.
It's next month of that.
December, early December, 9th and 10th.
Still 2 months.
It was in the 80s last week and friggin' cold now. Yeah, we've been having cold. It's been dropping down below freezing at night now. And then, like I say, we're supposed to have snow in town here. It's been snowing off and on up in the hills around us, but we're supposed to have snow in town here Thursday and Friday. And then Saturday, it's warming back up into the low 50s again. So
Warming back up.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've warmed back up after a few days of cold weather. Still not proper hot yet, but it'll come.
2 inches of rain. Well, rain is better than the snow that we're getting.
Oh no, soccer.
.54 and pouring today.
Yeah, Kragos, did you get those 2 or 3 chilly days as well? We've decided to jump back into winter for a couple of days. At least the wind is still nice and cool. And there's lots of wind.
Rick says it's warm here today.
See you, Divine.
Oh, thanks for
hanging out,
stopping by, Divine.
See you next time. Homework, eh? Good day.
Lurking is allowed. Yes, it is. GRB says it's 18 Celsius in southern western Australia.
Yeah, that's
Up to
quite a
35
pleasant
on the
change. The west coast of Australia has been getting some shockingly hot days in the last few weeks. Must be a bit of a relief, GRB. Looks like everyone's been quite responsible with the like button. Very good. 21 watching, 21 likes. That's a good ratio. 127-hour shift starting in 3 hours. Far out,
Oh,
man.
God, that sucks.
Crazy. But I'm assuming that you can snap. I hope you can.
Divine's a paramedic, I believe, TJ.
Yeah.
I thought it was a human pastime. Huawei. When there's nothing else to talk about, we talk about the weather. Would you rather we talk about what's going on in the Gaza Strip?
Oh, my God, no.
No.
That'll be a fun conversation.
That's a mess. All kinds of news.
Hamas, you mean? Hamas.
Yeah, I saw something like over 1,000 people dead.
Yeah, that's true. Huawei. It does happen way too often, and it'll probably never get sorted out.
Another thing I saw that Neil deGrasse or whatever his name is said he was on Rogan and he was talking about how things are actually so much better and less traumatic in the world right now than they were, say, 100 or 200 years ago.
This is true.
And he gave like examples, but we always think it's the worst time ever, you know. So, in other words, you sure as hell didn't want to live 200 years ago if this is bad.
That's for sure.
That would be a fun job, paramedic instructor.
Pardon me.
Now, some things never change, that's for sure. What I always laugh at is every time I see somebody saying, you know, kids these days, all they do is da 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 da, and it's like no respect, and it's like I think every generation says that when they get old.
Yeah.
They've been saying that forever. People were saying that when I was a kid.
I would hate to think that young kids in my family do any of the things I used to do, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He doesn't like that camera. He was sitting there looking at me until I put the camera down. That's it. Let's give this another go. Let the government all fight each other in one room. That's what should happen. You know, the leaders of all the countries should like have a boxing match or arm wrestling or something like that. Hell with killing all of our young men and women. And you remember how when I was just a little young, but knew people like Butch, people that were hippies and did the hippie stuff, and it was awful. You know, just things were terrible. And now it's your grandmother, you know.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, let's try this again. We'll keep that old camera over there. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. That's right. You may just not be feeling it tonight. Mm. The devil's music. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Back in my day.
I almost agree with some of that, like some of the acid rock, but then some of the country music is too. Jesus. There he comes.
But you guys do have to admit the music was the best when I was young. Like late 60s, early 70s. That was the best music.
It really was.
I think that's one constant is that in every generation there's been really good music and there's been really shit music as well, and there's been lots in between.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Sarah says she's too deep in. Sorry, please send all apologies.
She's got to get ready.
She's undergoing a lot of stress too, trying to worry about what needs to be done and what is done. And I'm supposed to be organising shirts, and Shirt Dude's not getting back to me, so I got to ring him this afternoon at some stage.
Sam, the Shem, and the Pharaohs. And we had a 45 by them. Was it 96 Tears that was their big hit?
I don't know. I used to have one by them, but it wasn't 96 Tears. It was something else. Now I don't remember.
Wooly Bully.
No,
No?
I don't think they did that one either.
Wooly Bully.
Oh yeah, they did do Wooly Bully.
Yep.
Vincent
Little
Fernier.
Red Riding Hood. That's the one that I remember the most.
Who was that?
G'day, Mike.
Because I had one of their albums for a while. Had the Little Red Riding Hood on it.
Yes, I believe Alice Cooper's real name is Vincent Fernier. There's your useless trivia for the day.
There's a famous picture of something where Dolly, the artist, went to meet Alice Cooper. I see you peeping around there. He's so cute. He keeps peeping over my shoulder. Come on up here. Salvador Dali. It's amazing.
What did you say about Dali?
Salvador Dali, he went to, as an artistic thing, he went to meet Alice Cooper. And there are pictures of that. It's like otherworldly to see those two together.
Wonder how many interesting conversations they had.
For sure. Bob, is that the rainbow snake?
I had to burst somebody's bubble the other day because they posted a picture on Facebook that was supposedly an old photograph of Leonardo da Vinci and with the gal that was Mona Lisa, like an old photograph. And I was like, suppose that would have to be like from the early 1500s. And the first photograph was like in the 1700s. So no, that doesn't quite work out.
No, that doesn't cipher out. Did you know it's not the rainbow snake? It's a new snake I just got Saturday over in Nashville, and it's a ball python, but it's a morph that I'd never seen, and it's a pastel puma like the cat. And the light doesn't do it justice, or the camera. It's a real pretty yellow. I'm just trying to make sure it knows we're buds. Is a Secret King golfer. I can believe that. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And what do you think he was on when he was painting those clocks? It is pretty duty, thank you. I hope he's big enough to breed, but I don't know what I would breed him with right now. It's the first one I've ever seen or heard about. Apparently they're not that uncommon. You're just being shy, come on.
Over 200 Burmese pythons caught in the most recent Florida Python Challenge.
And I bet there were 2,000 within a quarter of a mile of all those caught.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it's perfect for them there.
Mm.
You're supposed to be making a dent in the natural wildlife, though.
No doubt.
Reference to his orphanhood. Oh, that's a very interesting fact, Coro. That's one thing they didn't teach in that one art appreciation class I had. Very cool. Is that snake looking at the camera, or is he hiding his head? Or can y'all even tell?
His head's behind your back.
Yeah, he's just being shy. He's holding on to my hand over here on this end with his tail. He's doing the holding. Worm, I'm going to let this one have you as a stream snack if you don't stop. Stop. Take out the trash.
Not sure if he's talking in euphemisms again.
I wonder if all this movement, these fish are scaring him. Right here by a fish tank. It could be.
Oh, I keep getting like little chills. Chills.
Like electrifying.
No, like chills, like body chills.
I just remembered that Olivia Newton passed away.
Ah, yes, I get it. The chills reference.
Yeah,
Yeah, she fought a long time against her cancer.
yeah. My favorite thing in her ever was Xanadu. It was so 80s, but some good music. And the Tubes were in it too. They were pretty cool. I got to see them perform live on Tom Snyder's show when I lived in New York, late night. They sit on the very back row, way up. It was free though.
Fun stuff.
BJ, hello.
G'day, BJ.
Hey, BJ.
June, hello, and thank you. And good to see you.
Hi, June.
Something just happened in my chat. What happened?
Did you hit a button?
No, I was just holding the tripod. Did you block me again, Pam?
Do I do what?
Block me again.
No. I've been keeping my hands away from the buttons because it's too tempting.
I understand. Well, it's weird. When I go to the chat on the left, oh, it's doing a split screen. It's got our comments on one side and then the chat on the other side.
Oh.
Do you have a new member
Yeah, June.
just now?
Yeah.
Well, that's when it did it.
I got the dog a new little coat. So when it snows, I'm gonna take her outside with her coat on and take a picture, and I'll probably post it up for members only. Because nobody else wants to see my dog running around with a new coat on.
June said it was me. So I can only see one comment at a time out of the chat, so I guess I have to pay attention.
Really?
Yep. Let me turn it this way and see. Oh, there we go. Whatever. So many pretty buttons. I know that's right, Jane. You got your chat and my chocolate. Pam, that's what I'm going to get you for Christmas.
What's that?
A
Chocolate?
No, a physical exam.
Oh,
Well, you didn't have to
that
say
I just need more chocolate.
right. I think I told you that found out that I was allergic to chocolate now. It makes me very, very anxious. That sucks. Restless.
Did you see what I posted about chocolate on Facebook?
I think so, but I don't remember. I keep pretty close tabs on there.
It said, they say every piece of chocolate you eat shortens your life by 2 minutes. So I've done the math, and apparently I died in 1587.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. Merry Christmas. Time for a checkup. Here's a gallon. But you'll like this, Pam. It's all natural. It's one of the places that, no fluff, no muss. It's just, you get right in there. They don't use lube. I mean, anything. It's just natural. Everything. No booties. Gowns are optional.
You know, Cadbury Dairy Milk Block's my favorite chocolate. My daughter, one time she was going to England. And this is during the time when she used to kind of think I had no class because I didn't go to college or anything. My oldest daughter, she thought I was very uncouth. So I would purposely play into it. I have to admit, it was really shame on me, but I would purposely like egg her on with it, right? Because it just tickled me to do that. So she was talking about a quaint little town in England called Canterbury. And she said I would love it. She would love to take me there sometime. And I said, are you going to be stopping by there? And she said, yes, we are. And I told her, I said, bring me back some eggs. I thought it was hilarious, but she didn't think it was funny. She was like, God damn it, Mom. But yeah, that's me. I'm kind of a shit sometimes.
Booties and lube go together like peanut butter and chocolate.
This is my same daughter that when she came back from her trip, she stayed with me for the rest of the summer before college started up again. And she was going to and have her sister and brother and his friend and stuff over to watch a slideshow of her trip. So she was all excited about it, and she'd brought back a genuine bottle of champagne from France.
Genuine.
So her and my other daughter were sitting at the kitchen table, and I was sitting out on the porch, and the windows were open and stuff, and I could hear their conversation just like I was sitting there with them. And they were talking about if she opened up that bottle of champagne, how much, how many people were going to be coming to watch the slideshow, and if there'd be enough to go around and stuff. So I just walked in the house and opened up the fridge and said I had a bottle of Zen that we could cut it with. And we could go further. Oh dear. It's a wonder my kids even speak to me, isn't it? She also, you've never seen such a horrified look on anybody's faces when I said that, though. It was pretty funny.
Color me bad. I think he went to sleep. He let go of my hand and relaxed.
Well, I want to know where Worm went.
Worm, I was just showing her. She's not far, I guarantee you. She was just down here punching my knee, and I put her on camera, and she quit. That snake doesn't need a dog up here staring at her, at him.
You have a cat that has a Star Trek uniform? That is awesome.
There she is. Pam was worrying about you. Pam was asking about you. Why are you licking your
Well,
lips?
that's for sure, June. That's like, I live by that. The only true joy is to embarrass your children. I saw a worm.
She's licking her lips, so that probably means cat Pam.
It totally makes my day if I can get one of my kids on Facebook to say, "God damn it, Mom." It just like totally makes my day. Because they'll post something and I'll like go on and on and on. Like, and word puns. I love word puns. And then they'll say, "God damn it, Mom." And I'm like, yes, I did it.
Pam, I think you're feeling a little better.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm getting chills, but my headache isn't as bad as it was.
I think he's suggesting Trash Cat, asking if that's the song you think he's listening to. Very craftily worded into a question.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Sandy, not again.
Crap.
Did they ever completely get everything rebuilt from the last time?
Night, Dee Dee.
Good night, Dee Dee.
See you, Dee.
From Rack Cross. Uh-oh.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I got a large T-shirt rack in the mail today for the expo. Ouch! Trick. Well, I don't know how large it is actually until I build it. But no point building it and letting it sit out and get dusty yet. But then on the other hand, what if there's parts missing? Such a quandary.
I remember the pictures from that, Sandy, how that
Yeah, it was sad.
creek ripped out the whole end of the building, and somebody woke up. Somebody woke up. Not you, Worm. Why don't you go get in the bed with the other dogs? Go get on the bed. I'll be in there before you know it. Goodness. Category 4. Dang.
Oh, when did you get yours, Huawei? That's wild, the time differences, because I'm sure he said he posted them on the same day, didn't he? Thanks, Kat. I will pass that on. Oy, oy, oy.
You lost only 3.
Yeah, Sarah's okay. She's just like really busy.
We're doing the Oddities and Curiosities Expo. It's first time in Australia. We're doing it in December in Brisbane. And yes, she's doesn't get a lot of spare time with her jobs and whatnot. So basically every spare minute she's got is going into preparations for the expo. So she's a very stressed young lady.
She will do so well and be all excited when it's over with.
Oh, yeah. She's going to make a lot of new connections.
She was a little bit concerned last night because she was looking on the Facebook page for the Brisbane Expo and it only said 2.7 thousand people. You know how you tick that you're going?
Yeah.
And there was like 22,000 people saying they're interested. But like I said to her, that odd and curious people don't necessarily tell everyone that they're going to these kind of things on Facebook.
Yep, exactly.
I reckon there'll be at least 20 to 25,000 people, maybe even more, over the 2 days.
Yeah, you're right. It was the same way with the one Ed and I went to in Atlanta, because we noticed that, and then it was, I mean, standing room practically. You couldn't even hardly walk around.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so imagine that we'll probably sell out of T-shirts and have to order more. We're prepping an order form, so because we're a very limited budget to get stuff. So if people want the shirts in different sizes or different colors, then we can get them done through the guy who's doing doing the shirts for us. Oh, speaking of shirts too, I believe that Sarah has put new designs up on the Threadless as well.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
I think.
So are you going to take orders there and then send shirts to people?
Yes. Yeah, that will be the idea. The t-shirt guy has said, because he's based in Brisbane, pardon me, not too far from where the expo is. So he's also said that if we need to order more on the Saturday, if we get in early enough, he should be able to print some shirts and actually deliver them to us. So that'll be really handy if people are coming back the second day or whatever. But yeah, we'll just factor in a few dollars into the price to ship them out to people and take a deposit as well, or hopefully get full payment up front.
Right.
But yeah, we were talking about her, the ones that she's hand drawn straight onto the shirts. They're unique designs. So I was saying they should be like $80.
Yeah.
And she's like, people won't spend $80 on a t-shirt. And I said, people spend $150, $200 on t-shirts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just that we don't earn enough money to shop in those shops to see them at that price.
Well, you've always got the second day, the last part of the day, to do half off sales and stuff if they don't.
Yeah, well, that's what I said to her. If like we mark them at, say, $75 and we haven't sold any by the afternoon, then we take them down to $50 or something for the second day.
Right. I think when the buzz gets in the room, she's going to be pretty busy.
Yeah. Z-Beam and his wife, they're going up for one of the days. If I'd have known they were interested in coming, I would have enlisted their help. They could help us run the booth.
Right.
And I could have got them in for free, I think.
Is this the first time they've been in Australia?
Yeah.
I wonder how the others have done, or if this is the first one in Brisbane.
I think Brisbane will be the first Australian date. I'm not 100% sure on that, actually.
There were 3 different places, weren't there?
Yeah, Brisbane, Sydney, and Melbourne. Oh no, Sydney's the first one, 2nd and 3rd of December, and Brisbane 9 and 10, Melbourne 16 and 17.
Banoski, hello.
G'day, Vinoxki. They've done that the wrong way around. They got to travel from the southern end of the country to the northern end, and then back down to the southern end. I wonder if there's a bunch of vendors doing more than one as well. It'd be nice to be able to afford to do that.
Yeah. How far are those locales apart?
Brisbane is about 10 hours from Sydney, and Melbourne's about 12 hours, I think, from Sydney. Good 1,000-ish kilometres.
So a day trip. Worm. Quit being pitiful. Go to bed. Go on. Go get in bed.
Wicked Sarah's definitely has put a few extra new ones up on the Threadless. Some of those very distinct dragon looking things.
Dragon looking things.
Remember that one that she did on the round canvas with the wooden frame?
Mm-hmm.
And she did a series of other ones.
Oh yeah, those are
Same
cool.
sort of style. They will look wicked on shirts.
Yes, most definitely.
I may even have to get one myself. Actually, I think we've got one of those dragons in the print list for old mate, so I might have to get one in a 2XL for the day. I should be probably wearing the product at the show.
Oh yeah. Yep. Something bit me. I hope it's not a snake bite. I don't see anything. I hate having to quarantine reptiles. Hate it.
I'm sure we'd appreciate the help, PJ. You just have to promise not to fall over. Well, they say there's some new study was out or is out that says exposure to sunlight is natural sunlight is good for your mental health. Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah. I thought that was like common knowledge, though.
Yeah, that was kind of my sarcasm.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think what I heard it on. Probably on one of the nonsense current affair shows or something. And the way they were talking about it, like it was amazing new information.
I know we literally used to take patients out when I was in nursing school. We'd take them out by the river in the sun and let them hear the water and all that.
Yeah, it's nature in general, isn't it?
Well, I know that's why they say that, like in Alaska, the suicide rate is so high in the wintertime.
Right. Yeah, there's that syndrome too, from, what is that called? It's a real common thing too. There's a lot of common knowledge that's disproved by studies. And there's also something to be said for determining the cause of something. Knowing there's a benefit is different from narrowing.
There was a guy on the Two Bears One Cave podcast earlier in the week with Tom Segura, and he's a PhD guy in microbiology and nutrition and all sorts of stuff, and he had some really interesting stuff to say about studies and interpreting the data of studies and how fallible they can actually be. So it's really a really interesting listen and quite surprising for a Tom Segura podcast to have such quality information instead of just dirty jokes all the time.
Thanks, Coro. That's it. I had a nursing instructor that was of the graduate programs where you have to go to college and get some credits, but you didn't get a bachelor's. And she told us in a lecture once that BS, MS, PhD was bullshit, more shit, piled hip deep.
Hmm.
Yeah. However, I yearn for knowledge. Just don't have any. This boy settled down.
Knowledge has been running after you your whole life, Bob, but you're just too fast.
Right.
Hmm.
Too slick for it.
Well, guys, it's after 11, and I still don't feel like the best, so I think that 2 hours is a good enough stream. What do you guys
Sure.
think?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
A full shell back helmet.
Then you probably land on the wrong part of the helmet, BJ, and snap your neck.
Right.
Now they're saying dark chocolate's not as good for you as well, as they were touting.
Hmm.
Food stuff's always changed like that, though.
Yeah. Well, okay, guys, I'm going to tell you all good night, and thank you
Rightio.
for coming in.
Hope you
And
feel better.
Bob and Blackie, and thank you, mods, and thank you, people that joined my channel. And we will see you whenever we see you. If I feel up to it, I might do try to throw in the extra stream this week. We'll see how it goes.
Thank you, Pam.
Good night, guys.
Take it easy, everyone. Be good to each other.
That sounded real enthusiastic, Bob or Blackie. Bye, guys.